What record you want me to start with?
That late guy, I guess, the Queen Eye Cedar Bay joint.
Is that Get the Message?
That's nah. That's
the Ode to My Ancestors one.
Right.
That one, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like that. All right, I should. All right, I'm gonna go live on that because that was just too hot. I should have let that. Here we go. Bam. Ready to go live? Yes, I'm ready. We live, baby. Yes. I love it. Yeah, what's up? What's up? Good morning. Good morning. Take it away, 5 Star. Welcome to the Peace of the Water Show. Funkin' Up 5. It's Funky Friday, baby. Time to get busy. Check out 5 Star, y'all. Do it.
Good morning, y'all. It's the Peace in the Morning Show. Tap and share this to your page right now. All hail the Queen of Cedar Bay.
That's right, y'all. What's up? Peace in the water, baby. Good morning, Damiette. Come on, y'all.
Man, she just wakes you up, don't she?
What? What? You better wake up and get a puff off of that. What's up, y'all? Hey, Peace in the Morning. This is Darius A. Stanton. We live with DJ 5 Star. 5 Star. Yes, indeed. Hey, listen, we out here this morning. We are thanking God for his goodness and his mercy. Thank y'all for joining us. It's 2021. We're going to have some fun. Listen, I was on the phone the other day with Queen. This is a senior citizen, probably about 85, 90 years old. You know what she said? She said, look, baby, how you doing? How's everything? She said, are you okay? So we told her we were okay. It was a conference call. It was about 3 of us meeting. And she said, well, I just want you to know everything is going to be all right. She said, God's got it. She said, just enjoy yourself. Enjoy your life. Now, I know some of us are going through some perilous times. I know we lost family members. I know family members have passed and we weren't able to be there with them. I know babies were born and we weren't able to be there with them. I know that people lost babies and you weren't able to be there to console them. There's a lot going on in the world, let alone an insurrection, which means that you try to take over and overthrow a government. I don't know if you knew what the word meant. They say it a lot, but people may not know. So I want to just tell you what the word means, right?
In addition to that, you got the numbers of COVID-19, the fear, the striking. So today we're going to talk about getting up, we're going to talk about loving up, and you keep hearing about what you can't do. Don't do this, wear a mask, stay inside. I want you to do your homework on what happens when the body inhales its own mask. So stop wearing a mask in the car when it's just you by yourself. Duh. All right. In addition to that, they'll also tell you, take this, take that, but do they tell you what not to do? Or do they tell you what to do that's going to help you in lieu of that? What's the number one thing that's killing people who have COVID-19? Pre-existing conditions. Pre-existing conditions. So, as a result of that, we want to make sure we get rid of the pre-existing conditions. So how do you do that? Right? You got to eat right, you have to drink right, you have to sleep right, and you got to feel right. That means you got to be on the happy tip, you got to be on the pump up, you got to love up, you gotta look up, you gotta build up, you gotta look, you gotta love, you gotta be up. You gotta be up. Now, how do you do that? Surround yourself with the right kind of people. So I surround myself with the right kind of people. I surround myself with the brother named Kendrick Tillman, DJ 5-Star. Well, we gotta crank it up. We're peace in the Lord. What's up, Jamie? Frisco, class me. Hey, cuz, Equity, Empress. And then I got my main man. What's up, Joe Anderson, Lifestyle Magazine. Did y'all see the cover? I don't know if y'all saw the cover yet. We'll show them the cover a little later. Or maybe we won't. We can say that for next week. But right now, we're going to crank it up with DJ 5-Star. He got some Frank for you. It's our day. It's your day. Build up, pump up, love up, look up. It's Peace of the Morning Show. Daddy, and they stand with DJ 5-Star. Oh, we got you, baby. We're going to work. That's how we do on the Peace in the Morning Show.
That's a little bit of Messiah called Martin Cotton.
It's not really cotton music, not the bottle popping music. It's that breaking free slavery. It's not an option music, not the Dr. Seuss's opportunist kindergarten music. It's the 90s clothing who makes the poppin' rockin' Lewis. It's new rhyme, be that rhyming noodles, minimum wage living. 21 to drink, but you don't with an age limit. Couldn't afford college, you could've got an A in it. Instead you wanna jump back, but you got away with it. Talk your way out of situations, words, you got away with it. Not when they found the pound to scale, you got away with it. It's just a thing you got stopped for an unpaid ticket. 2 years up top and not one paid visit. I won't complain, this is a snapshot of the streets. Top sleep brothers with their back shot in the streets. Red blood on black top and white sheets. On the deceased, Hennessy on Congress as we pull back shots in the streets. That rotten cotton music out the rotten apple. It's that rotten cotton field. Rotten cotton field. It's the rotten cotton music out the rotten apple. It's that rotten cotton field. Rotten cotton field. It's that rotten cotton music out the rotten apple. It's that rotten cotton field. Rotten cotton field. It's that rotten cotton music out the rotten apple. It's that rotten cotton field. Rotten cotton, rotten cotton, rotten cotton, rotten cotton, rotten cotton.
Hey, but they want you to come out here and they want you to be a part of this, part of that. It's a very serious time, so I'm smiling because I gotta be real with you. We witnessed something this week that has been, a part of history here in the United States of America. And Five, I know you checked it out. You may not have watched the whole thing, you may not have stayed up all night, but you definitely ended up watching the people vote. Last week they voted to make Joe Biden and Kamala Harris the president of the United States and vice president. And the people went crazy. in particular, I don't know there are any black people out there. There were some blacks in the crowd, of course, but primarily the white people that were supporting Donald Trump went crazy. They had militias, they had people who were beating and killing, attempting to kill police officers. They had Blue Lives Matter flags flying, and they were beating people who were considered Blue Lives, which are the police. They had police officers taking pictures and smiling with these people who were beating and killing, defecating. Did you know they pooped on the building? Did you hear about that?
I heard about that.
They literally
In
pooped
the
on the building.
office, like not in the bathroom, like just on the
And
floor.
then they took the poop and smeared it on the walls,
Wow.
walked around in it, urinated in it all over the place. Right? Now, I want y'all to realize something. This is something that you don't really hear about. There were a number of massacres here in the United States, of course around the world, but here in particular around in the United States, where these very same things took place, where white mobs came out and attacked black people. In Wilmington, Delaware, they attacked the entire port. At that time, African Americans were running the port in Wilmington, Delaware. Meaning they, just like the Inner Harbor, just like in New York, this was a major port on the East Coast, Wilmington, Delaware. Wilmington, North Carolina. And they literally came in, shot, killed, burned, looted, domestic terrorism, destroyed. They weren't doing anything, they weren't bothering anybody, they were taking care of themselves, feeding their families, educating themselves, businesses, trading around the world, and completely destroyed them. Of course, you know about Tulsa, Oklahoma, and what transpired there. Same thing. They came in, burned, looted. And why did they do it? Because black people started to advance. They were having to take care of themselves. We were our own. We weren't living off the government. We weren't living on welfare. We were building businesses. So now they're mad because it seems like it's more of a slip. More of a slip. And the question is, when they went there, they needed free people, but they never brought out the guns, they didn't kill them all. In Philadelphia, they dropped a bomb. The city government dropped a bomb on top of a city block of townhomes with black people, row houses where black people live, moved. This was in the 20th century. This happened just less than 40 years ago. So I want you to understand the dynamics that we're dealing with. And you gotta pay attention and not start listening for what's not being said. Think about the fact that the police let them in. Open the door for them. Did you see that fire?
Man, I saw selfies being taken. I saw a whole different energy than when the Black Lives Matter movement came to the Capitol. I seen a different whole different energy than when Farrakhan was at the White House. I seen a whole different energy just based on the color of their skin. Where now I'm seeing all the memes, I'm seeing all the jokes behind the tragedy, but what we have to realize is now they're on a list. So they're arresting all of these people. Is a whole lot easier because everybody is on social media. They've made a post about it, said something about it, so they got their faces and they're picking them up at airports. And they're wondering, why am I getting picked up? I didn't do anything. Yes, you did. But however, your consequence is jail time, or maybe not. Our consequence for looting a Walmart is death. And so that's the key.
The same day that they stormed the Capitol and without retribution, they basically had free will of the place. The Metropolitan Police, the DC Metropolitan Police, when they finally got the green light to come in, they were told they had to fight their way into the building. They had to fight through that, right? So the same day that took place, though, in Wisconsin, the state's attorney said that he was not going to file charges against the police officer that shot the guy that they accosted or were attempted to accost because it was an alleged domestic violence situation. What? When you left them, he had no handgun. He walked around his car, went into his car, opened the door. As he went to go in over the door, the police officers grabbed his shirt and just shot him 7 times in the back. The brother's dead. The police officers not being charged. And so what this was, the wide awakening that people started to see all over the world is the fact that there is definitely a double standard in justice in America when it comes to how white people are treated and how black people are treated. So what are we going to do about it? Well, you know now that you have police officers that are part of police departments. There was already a study released in 2019 that in 2020 that outlined the fact that you had active duty police officers, 20% in police departments in Chicago, in Philadelphia, in Dallas, where they actually fired police officers because they found that they were posting racist posts right while they were working, on duty, off duty, but they were being paid to protect with our tax dollars. So now you going to tear something up, you going to burn something up, right? The people that were looting for Black Lives Matter, or were primarily, they weren't looting. I mean, it was looting that took place, but the whole emphasis of it was based on the fact that these people were being killed unarmed by people who were being paid by tax dollars. So, I want us to really put it in perspective and understand we got some work to do. We got to make sure we're tight. We got to make sure our families are tight. We got to make sure we got plans. We communicate with each other. We don't have time to be playing. Because right now what's taking place is, unfortunately, what Malcolm X said, chickens are truly coming home to roost. Because it's been happening, it's been ignored, and we are now facing what you obviously see. They saying they're going to attack all 50 capitals, and that's what the FBI put out there. It's creating a great deal of fear. So Bob, I want you to crank it up for us a little bit. It's Funky Friday. I know we got deep. We're going to keep on getting deeper. Coming up, I got something from you from Ty Tribbett. The brother put something out about fear. Then we're going to talk about how to deal with the fear, like how to bring that pressure down, how to ease the, I got some trivia for you and share that with you. I got some goji berries here. All right, we'll talk about that. I had some chlorella. All right, all these things, as you see. All these things for you today. This is what we're going to do on the Peace and Morning Show. But right now, we're going to funk it up with my main man, DJ 5-Star. Just want you to ride today. What's up, all these people? Good morning, peace and love. Thanks for joining the Peace and the Morning Show. Check us out and make sure y'all go to the Life magazine with Girl Edit and the publisher. Check out the Life. You can be surprised, or maybe not. Hopefully you will. But hey, Pop, crank it up, baby.
I said we got a party. It's a Funky Friday. Z-Nice, I see you in the check-in. Dr. E, thank you for checking in. We're getting deep, but we're feeling Funky Friday. What you got, man? Paul just dropped the bomb on me. It wasn't a party song, it was a real song. Thank you guys for bringing that to my mind. Like these algorithms, if it makes it or something. Baltimore zone. This is Von True. What up? That's the closest mix I can get from Go-Go to House.
That's right. We love it. Bring it on. Peace to Baltimore. All together, baby. We all one.
Nothing around you except right now. Since you don't want to hurry,
Good morning, y'all. Peace in the morning. Share this to your page right now. Let us love on you. You got some information to save your life. No cry. That's my jam. You think me love you. Peace and love, right?
That's right, baby.
That's Rufus, man. Good music, man. This is pretty good music on the Peace in the Morning show. Drop some music, nuggets for you to pick up.
Positive media, baby. Positive media.
Tap in with us. Tap in with us. It's good music like that.
Yo, I'm the #1 podcast in the world. Come on, somebody come get up. There you go. 5. Hey, 5, man. I'm trying to kick a quick little diversion on a serious tip. I sent you that clip the other day. Did you see my man DeRozan Fox that went down the lane?
Man, with the left.
That was incredible, man. Yo, that brother, man. I'm telling you, basketball is back. I'm loving it. I quit the NFL a couple years ago. Out of here. But I'm definitely still with the playing, checking out the NBA, and I'm enjoying it, man. Definitely enjoying it. So listen, right now we got a lot going on in terms of people's lives, a lot of pressure, a lot of stress, and so you always hear about what not to do. You always hear about, put your mask on, stay away from people. Understand that the human body needs interaction in order to build the immune system. So when you pull people away, it's no wonder why the numbers are spreading. Okay? Just think about it. Your immune system builds upon being interacting and bouncing off of other bacteria, energies, things of that nature. And so when you seclude people and then you bring them back out, well, it's no wonder the numbers going to spike because people don't have an immune system, right? They don't say ease back. They didn't say, let's go around 4 or 5 people first, then go around 10 people, then go around 20. Integrate yourself back into society. Just from cold, isolated to now back in with, a large group of people.
Right.
Right? I mean, these are just some common sense things that I want you to think about. And so one of the greatest things that's happening right now, in terms of when I say great magnitude, one of the biggest things that's happening right now in our media is the mass hysteria and the bombardment of the cases, the numbers. They don't highlight the recoveries. They don't highlight the people who have had COVID. It happens every now and then. The reason why I want you to understand that is because there's a process that's taking place with the body. There's fear. So I want to share something with you with a good brother. This is a powerful brother. I love his music, but this message that he has right here, I'm not a pusher of religion per se, but I totally believe in God and the spirit of the universe and the connection that we have, and that God placed everything that we need inside of us to help us to heal ourselves. So now I want you to join with me as we check out our good brother, Todd Tibbetts. This is very important, very powerful. Share this with folks because people are in fear. They're afraid. And so we need to adjust that fear. Please share this. Check it out. just hit her up, man. Hit her again. Yo, you don't want to do that. Yo, make a way. You don't want to be broke, man. Go hit the streets with us. I messed that up. I had to bring it back. You're open to. Yo, you don't want to be lonely all your life. Just hit her up, man. Hit her again. Yo, you don't want to do that. Yo, make a way. You don't want to be broke, man. Go hit the streets with us. Too much. You be good. Whatever the suggestion is, I don't know what it is. You open to the suggestions when you're fearful. And all demons are persons suggesting things to you. I gotta bring that back. I want y'all to hear that.
Yeah, bring it from the top.
I want y'all to understand what he's saying now. Listen to it very carefully. Alright? Two things I want you to do. One, I want you to listen. And then after you listen to this, I want you to listen to, when you watch television, read the social media, I want you to listen and watch for what's not being written and what's not being said. Listen and watch for what's not being said and not being written. Check it out. When you're fearful, you're open to, yo, you need to go. Yo, you don't want to be lonely all your life. Just hit her up, man. Hit her again. Yo, you don't want to be there. Yo, make a way. You don't want to be broke, man. Go hit the streets with us. Too much. You be good. Whatever the suggestion is, I don't know what it is. You open to the suggestions when you're fearful. And all demons are persons suggesting things to you. They came up to Eli, the serpent. The whole house show. He didn't choke you. He didn't slap her. Because he doesn't have permission to touch humanity. Okay, I'm about to tell y'all something. He ain't got permission to mess with you because you're God's child. Whether you're living right or wrong, the devil can't touch you. I know it's corny because somebody they can't touch you. The devil ain't got permission to mess with you. He ain't got permission to possess you. You can only suggest he wants to eat in the tree because he's a punk. He came to Jesus and he was hungry in the wilderness. Jesus was weak and the devil came. He was strong. Why did he knock Jesus out? Why did he kick him in his head? He can't touch him. All you can do is, why don't you please throw him in the bed? So one of the things I want us to understand here, think about what it takes to maul, beat people. Is that strength? You know, what does it take to shoot somebody in the back? Is that strength? We got confused what strength is. You know, shooting each other in the street on the corner, you know, for some beef that communities and neighborhoods that are not even, don't even have our names on them, not even tied to our family legacy. Is that strength? This coming Monday, 12 noon, the brothers in Baltimore, Andrew Knox, Dr. Bunley, Mr. Carlos Muhammad, Pastor Watts, and a host of other brothers will be marching in the streets, Utah and MLK at 12 noon. You want to be there and support. There'll be fresh fruits and vegetables given away, drug treatment opportunities, employment opportunities, expungement on the spot, and working to help people get their records clean. So, you know, you got to understand that the power is inside of us. The power is inside of us. Check out with Brother Tibbet. Oh, when you hungry, that suggestion sounds good. So I gotta say this because I hadn't talked about it when I hadn't been out here publicly. But if you bombard people with fear, that will make people do things that they wouldn't necessarily normally do. Because when you play ball high, right?
You know it, MVP in 1999.
I won't get into that. And when you get scared and you can't think, right? You lose your ability to think. You lose your ability to reason.
Right.
And so you stop asking key questions. You stop asking. You just take whatever people give you. Okay, they want you to take this, I'm gonna take it. I want to get back to my life. You want to get back to what? You want to get back to eating things that were killing us in the first place, that was causing pre-existing conditions? I want to hurry up so I can go back to this steakhouse and eat all the steak I can. I want to hurry up, which is causing prostate cancer, which is causing high blood pressure, which is causing uric acid. Anybody in this family suffering from gout, okay, it's shrimp, it's seafood, it's things that are high in acid, meat, uric acid that causes these things. So we want to hurry up and get back to that. So we want to take whatever somebody gives us, even though we have no idea what it is that they're giving us. Right? And oh, by the way, the people that are giving it to us, go look up their record and see what they've been doing in terms of their record with regard to their ethics of giving people things that are good for them versus things that they know hurt and kill people that they actually end up giving. Do your homework. Don't take my word for it, just look it up. But when you get afraid, when you're fearful, let Top Tribute finish.
Hold me that thirsty! So what do we do to hear this? You said lying, leave alone, lying, you lie, you're a liar, leave alone. You can just kick that person out. You have power over demons. They want students at elementary school. Get out of here! Lust, eat the blood! I rebuke you! And get those demons out of your mind! Out of your ear! Out of your house! Out of your family! Out of your spirit! Demons ain't being gas dragons! They're nursery school kids! With no power! No authority! They just got something to say! When you feel
A5.
Yes, sir. Keep bringing
The brother said those things have no power over us. Why do they not have power over us? Because God gave us everything that we need inside of ourselves. We were born with it. We were born with the spirit. We were born with the love. We were born with it. But we're taking on these other things. We're taking things and say we're not worthy. We're taking things and say we're not smart enough. We're taking things that we don't look good enough. Our body's not this. Our hair's not right. So now we got sisters who wearing, now some sisters are ill and they lost their hair, they've had treatments and they need to have something that, to cover themselves, make themselves feel better. But the sisters that are putting weaves and things in their hair that now is creating lice, hair lice, the hairline is gone back to here. They're putting it in their children's hair, it's putting tension and stress on the body, on the mind, but a lot of it is based on the imagery. We got sisters who are bleaching themselves. They're literally all on the islands, they bleaching themselves so they can be a lighter color because the people on TV that they put on television are lighter and the ones who are darker, they don't get the representation. So when you think about that and you hear this brother talk about the spirit, we have the spirit to rebuke these things. Turn them things off. Stop watching shows that promote killing your mother, your sister, your brother, stabbing each other in the back. Why do you keep watching that? Why is that your entertainment? Create something watch something that shows, struggle, some drama, but at the end of the day, they working together. They pushing the families together. They trying to solve it. They're not trying to connive and see how I'm gonna get daddy's money or see how I'm gonna get mommy. Come on, man, these shows, we can't keep feeding ourselves one thing and expecting a different result. So now I want to share with you some health, some things that you can do for the body, right? And these things that you can do for the body are very, 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 very powerful. They're going to allow you to put yourself in a different perspective so that we have something that subsides the fear. Because fear, anger, all of those things cause different chemical reactions in the body which help to make us sick. So it adds to those pre-existing conditions. It puts our immune system at a lower state because we're fearful, we're anxious, we're angry, we're traumatized. My God, we're traumatized. So these things are having an impact on the body. And so what I want to share with you is something that will give us a sense of how to come away from that. And these are some tips that come from us. Chemistry. So first, let me just break down chemistry. The word chem represents is derived from us, black. Kemet is where all science math technology stemmed from, which is an alkebulan. Alkebulan is the first birthplace on the planet of man, and that's where people of color come from, right? So I want us to be able to see now some more information about this powerful product. This place of Kemet. So let's start with cayenne pepper. Cayenne pepper cures the body. It removes parasites. Parasites eat on the stomach, eat on the intestine. The reason why that's so important is because if you don't have a proper digestive system, the food that you need to help the body will not be able to be developed, right? And so you're now eating away. You got foods that you're eating that are eating away at your intestines and your stomach. And now you're not in a position to discard those things that you don't need and keep the things that you do need. And your body's now suffering because they're eating those things in your body. Make sure you're providing yourself with foods that are feeding your body and not eating your body. They stop heart attack within 30 seconds. Blood circulation and heart increase. It increases heart action. It restores stamina, and it enhances the cardiovascular performance. Stops arthritic symptoms in the joints and low back pain. Cayenne pepper. So instead of using black pepper, which is not really good for you, look it up. Instead of definitely not using salt, because of course salt is a killer. Start using cayenne pepper. Lightly add it to your diet. You'll have a much better experience. The next fruit I want to share with you, is soursop. Soursop is said to have cured cancer, but soursop has a number of nutrients in it that help the blood pressure, your immune system. It tastes delicious. It's incredible. It improves your health and energy, and it just gives you so many. So that you can discard these things, but soursop is a major fruit and element that will help you. In addition to that, some of the top major painkillers, natural painkillers, garlic, cloves. Cloves are good for the liver, helps to reduce inflammation. Apple cider vinegar, you should gargle it every day. Cherries, again, for heart pain, for joint pain. Cherry juice, raw cherry juice is good for anybody who is at high acid content. Pineapple is excellent for stomach, bloating, gas. Water is the key. The body is made up of 75% water. The brain is made up of 80%. I got my alkaline water right here. Horseradish and blueberries. Blueberries help to reduce urinary tract infection, tons of water. And celery. So this here is a migraine relief. For anybody dealing with headaches, you see it, half pineapple, 3/4 kale leaves, 1 stick of celery. Celery juice alone is so powerful. Look up the benefits of celery juice. So this here is a migraine relief. For anybody dealing with headaches, now I talked to you about stress and fear. This is what happens to the body when you go through these things, and these are adding different elements to you. Anger weakens the liver, grief weakens the lung, worry weakens the stomach, stress weakens the heart and the brain, and fear weakens the kidney.
Think about the amount of people that are on dialysis. Think about what we deal with in our communities with the violence, domestic violence, the assault, the fear of the police, all of those things that are taking place and how that impacts the body. Moringa seed. Moringa is one of the most powerful seeds. That and sea moss are two of the most powerful nutrients on the planet because they have 92 of 102 of the body's needed nutrients. 92 of 102 of the body's needed nutrients. Stimulates hair growth, anti-cholesterol, increased energy and endurance, vision improvement, normalizes blood pressure, antidepressant, strengthens the immune system, promoter of libido, aphrodisiac for anybody who needs that, antifungal, reduces wrinkle and age lines, anti-tumor, improves digestion, eliminates constipation, anti-ulcer, detoxification, wound healing, appetite suppressant. Stop us from eating things that we have no business. That snack, get a snack off of that. You know what I mean? That happens to me, by the way. I fall into that at times. Stress eater, increased mental clarity, antioxidant, all of those things and many, many more. Now, I'm going to wrap the list up, but I want us to think about the foods we eat. Cows and all the other animals, do they drink human milk? Why are we? Okay. What's really in your carton? So I want you to think about almond milk, non-GMO. I want you to think about coconut milk, non-GMO, their oat milk, non-GMO. Think about other milks that are good for the body because cow milk is not made for human bodies to digest. Top 10 hydrating foods: cucumber, watermelon, pineapple, celery, apples. You see the amount of water in these fruits. We need water to hydrate the body. The number one illness in America is dehydration. But you notice that during this entire time during COVID, you don't really hear them talk about keeping your body hydrated. Not even talking about it, right? Cigarettes, well, we know how deadly cigarettes are. So I won't spend a lot of time on that. But I'm going to close on this, share this with you. Turmeric. It's a natural inflammatory, anti-inflammatory, antibiotic. So it kills infection in the body, lowers cholesterol, heals stomach ulcers, improves skin conditions. It's a blood purifier, skin tonic, helps coughs, improves asthma. All of these things by turmeric. If you're having a problem sleeping at night, cinnamon, turmeric, a pinch of black pepper, which then intensifies the properties inside of turmeric. Just a pinch of black pepper. And almond milk, coconut milk, one of those other nut milks instead of, don't use cow milk. And it will allow you to sleep so much better. For those who are dealing with staying up all night, not able to have a good night's rest, it's called golden milk. Check that out. It has, tremendous properties. Turmeric is very, very good for you. So I won't get into GMO on today's show, but I wanted to share those things with you because in dealing with the fear, our bodies are sickening. We're getting ill. We're losing a lot of the energy that we have because we're in fear. And when we're in fear, you heard the brother say, we do anything, as a result of fear. We're willing to just give up. We're willing to give in. Don't give up. Don't give in. Pump yourself up. Push yourself up. Keep yourself up. Like the sister Jackie Mims, Miss Hollywood, peace in the morning. What's up, Queen? Thanks for joining us. Check out her show in Bowie on television. You'll be able to see it real soon. Hollywood Real Talk with Jackie Mims. No doubt about it. David Grogan, brother's out there doing his health. I don't know if you're doing your health walk today, but I know in 2020 he was out there walking every day, getting his energy out there. Friday he had a special health walk for us, so we're looking forward to that again. But I want to make sure we understand that don't allow the fear to succumb you. Surround yourself with people, energy, and things that are positive. Make sure you pray and meditate on a consistent basis. And here's a great tip. Well, actually, I'm going to let Five crank it up for us. And when I come back, I'm going to give you this tip. And we're going to get up out of here. It's Funky Friday on the Peace in the Morning show. I had to give you the things that you need, not just the things that you don't need, the things that they keep talking about what not to do. I want to give you what you can do. Share this show because it can help people live. Huh? Hey, Five, crank it up, baby. Take it away. It's the Peace in the Morning show. Funky Friday.
our family right here. This record right here is called I'm in Love with Me. I mean, the whole family got hits.
Is that La La?
You know it, you know it.
Yeah.
I had to bring it from the top because it was something I wanted to say that you made me think of. I'm now a television producer. So those in Bowie at 11 o'clock, check out the TV show I produced with Chris the Mayor Thomas. You gotta be in love with yourself.
Come on.
The more you love yourself, the more you can love others. Would you say, Darius, love people, love people?
He's my empty gift from above. I wrote this song just to say that we're in love, and it don't matter what the people say. No, we gon' be together anyway. Don't need nobody here to validate that I was meant for him and him for me, and he was meant for me. So many people look but can't see, can't they see how much this man is so in love with me? He's in love with my baby's in love with me. He's in love with me. And it don't matter what the people say, in love with me. See, he's my baby and I love him so. I'm trying to find the words to let him know that is all I wanted for my need. No other man could ever interest me. I don't want to punish me. You see the haters, they may speculate, but they want this way too tough to break. I can't bring it, ain't got no time for all the jealousy. No. I'm saying love, go ahead and give me.
Love people, love people. Stay in love with yourself. Even if you got a testimony, it means you conquered the test.
Hey, they better go get that La La idea. Come on. Funky Friday, baby.
Sound vision.
Ow. God almighty. Woo. Yo, that's my main man, DJ 5 Star. Hey, Five. So, we put a lot on it today. Make sure you share this show, please. The information that we share, we researched, we did our homework. We didn't just talk from the hip. The health tips that we put out there are very, very, very powerful. They have the ability to help you to get to the next level and heal ourselves. So as we get ready to move on, wrap it up here on the Peace in the Morning show with Funky Friday, DJ 5 Stars, a couple quick announcements I want to make. First, make sure you go check out The Life Magazine. They're on Facebook. You can find them, LYFE, The Life Magazine. Also, tonight, the MLK dinner, Friday, January 15th. Tonight, 6 p.m., Annapolis, Anne Arundel County, MLK dinner. You can go to www.mlkjuniormd.org. I'll put it in the chat for you. MLK.org. And then our good brothers in Baltimore City. We were there last year, 1,000 brothers. We walked down the street in Baltimore City, but this year they signed a peace agreement in the middle of Baltimore. We're going to have a group of brothers come from all over the city, OGs, young Gs, young men, queens coming together to sign a peace treaty so we can move beyond the violence. These brothers go out every week in Baltimore City. Got 40 people in treatment last year, 80 people jobs, fed people throughout the entire city. So make sure you check out our brothers this coming Monday noon. That'll be Utah and MLK Boulevard. Utah and MLK Boulevard. Yours truly will definitely be there. We hope to see all the brothers and sisters come on out. So those are two events you can check out. We're going to put a lot of information out there from previous work that we've done. DJ 5 Star always got to give you an opportunity to let people know about Mad Through Music. Please share that with them. DJ 5 Star, Mad Through Music. Take it away, King.
You already. We want to get Mad Through Music into all your schools. So that's just all our curriculum. It's basically a duffel bag that comes with your computer, your controller, so you can learn how to DJ, but making it fun using 5th grade through 9th grade math. So if you got a student out there that hates math, I promise you, they can learn math and enjoy it at the same time with our Mad Through Music curriculum. So of course we got upper and lower limits, expanding the range, part the whole, percentages, addition, subtraction, everything from that 5th grade through 9th grade math, but all interweaving into learning how to DJ. It's called Mad Through Music, and it's an international product. So our partnership is in Canada. The Canadian federal government actually did a 5-year study. It doubled math scores everywhere. It was in Canada. So please don't look at this as a pilot. Look at this as an expansion to the United States. I serve as the Northeast Director for Mad Through Music, and of course my company, 5 Star Enterprise, has a strategic partnership with Mad Through Music. So we sell kits as well, purchase kits with the superintendents, and we're looking for principals, we're looking for educators. We're in that extended learning space to be a compliment to you super duper educators. We want to be a compliment to what you have already done. So we just want to be in that extended learning space that we can add to your curriculum that you already have to make it so much engaging, and we would love to have you. So please tap in with us. I'm DJ 5 Star on everything. I'm on Clubhouse. I'm on any social media you can find at DJ 5 STARR. Also, you can find me with my link tree. So that's linktr.ee/DJ 5 Star.
There he is, the man, DJ. What?
5 Star.
Yeah, that's right. Hey, we had a great time today. Please, as I said before, a lot of great information. Share the show. Let people know that we are up. We're living. We're alive. We're blessed. And as the old lady told me, baby, enjoy your life. Have a good time. And I know you're doing through a lot, but create that circle. I talked to a friend of mine yesterday, and she works with a lot of people, does a lot of positive things in the community. And she said, I'm just feeling overwhelmed. And for those of us who are helping others or just dealing with challenges inside of our own family, in our communities, job, whatever it is, surround yourself with people that lift you up. Surround yourself with people that bring you joy, not just the people that call and complain and gossip about somebody and talking about people and on social media, showing a whole lot of negativity. Cut that. You heard what the brother said. Those negative forces, you can remove them from your life and surround yourself with people who are positive, people who are loving, people who are caring. And that's what it's all about. So check us out on the Life Magazine. That's www.thelifemagazine.com. And this Queen Layla has put something together. Layla's put something together that's so powerful with April. She has done amazing work in terms of music. So it's an artist spotlight, just a lot of great articles. You want to check it out. The Life Magazine. Enjoy the life, as my good brother says, Gerald Anderson. And there's a special piece in there about Mrs. Florida 2020. Mrs. Florida 2020. Florida American 2020. You do not want to miss the article on her. And matter of fact, she'll be coming on the Piece of the Morning show, Funky Friday. She was on Lights of the Round Table a couple of weeks ago, but we're going to bring her on a Funky Friday show because she has a message that we need to hear. Well, listen, it's about that time. We're almost at an hour, but we're going to get out of here because we know we done funked you up. So now you got to go take your shower on the Piece of the Morning show, baby. Hey, we love you. We appreciate you. Thank you so much for all that you're doing. Please check out Morning Tea with Mom, with Lala and her mother, doing all of those wonderful things they do, and they play their own music. So if you enjoy Lala's music today, go check out her show every morning, 7:30 in the morning. You see her in the chat, Lala Hadia. Go check her out. You want to be there. Make sure that you tune in to this family because they are hot, hot, hot. So this is Darius A. Stanton with the Piece of the Morning show. It's Funky Friday, baby. Go check out our new page, Lights of the Round Table. Like us on YouTube. Subscribe to our channel. Lights of the Round Table is now all on its own. That's Darlene Brown and Marcus Johnson and yours truly, Darius A. Stanton. But this morning, I got my main man, 5. You gonna crank it up 5 on the way out, brother?
We got to.
You know how
we always got to, because I got to hit my jam.
Shout out to Black Professional Men. All the good brothers over there, Brother Cornell, Brother Baton.
That's my man, Marcel Russell, member of Black Professional Men. Watch how he break down who he do business with. He say,
My doctor, my dentist, my partner, my apprentice, designer, my farmer,
my shrink,
call my lawyer, car dealer, mechanic, my shrink,
in case I panic. That's my part right there.
my judge, my banker, my preacher, Lord, my savior.
Automatic.
Somebody say, yeah. God Almighty, somebody say, yeah. God Almighty, somebody say, yeah.
That's the show.
That's it. Hey, we love y'all. God bless you. Make sure you get this out there. Put that information out so we can get a puff off of that. This is Darius A. Stanton with DJ Firestar on Funky Friday. It's the Piece of the Morning show. David Grogan, thanks for setting us out, baby. We appreciate your support. Peace in the morning. Ow.